I would like to start from discussion of state of RPA and IDP solutions in 2030. So, in your opinion, how would our workplace looks like in upcoming 8 years? It's almost 7 years. So, what will be change if we will reduce all the monkey job and boost the productivity of people who are working right now at the manual tasks, such as, for example, processing all the documents information, and how this boost of innovation that can open their minds to some more intelligent decisions and works can change our work environment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2030. So another 8 years out. So if I think about where we were, when I think about the future, I always like to think about how fast we've moved in the same time frame. So we'd be going back to about 2012. And if you think about 2012, for about 99% of the world's population, they have no idea what RPA was. And IDP was pretty basic OCR. That's where we were 8 years ago. If I think about where we are now, we're in a world where the vast majority of organizations have at least heard of RPA. Many have done something with it. IDP, I think a lot of organizations have got basic OCR. I see many more conversations about IDP now than what I would have done in the last 2-3 years. I think the actual area itself is exploding. Lots of vendors, lots of capability, lots of different problems being solved. That's where we are now. And if we think about where we will be in another 8 years, interestingly, I think we will see less RPA being talked about. It will be just part of something. I'd be incredibly surprised. In fact, we're seeing this already, but I think every IDP product will have RPA embedded by 2030. And every RPA product will have IDP embedded in it. So in theory, these two technologies will be one. And as a result of them both being in combination, they will be both in just about every enterprise, every business across the globe. We are talking about another 8 years, and we're talking about two technologies that are already here and already quite prevalent. So I think within 8 years, we will continue to see that growth. I think the bits that will be different to now will be the complexity of the problems that are being solved. If I think about some of the challenges that I'm fixing now with IDP, things like extracting information from people's medical records, from taking out specific tables, bits of text out of large documents, very specific, unique documents, but we can still find the bit of information, the needle in the haystack. So if we think about that's what some technologies can do right now, I think we'll continue to see that explode. And so it'll be even more complex documents. In fact, paper will almost be a thing of the past. So the other thing I think we will see is that it will be less about OCR and it will be more about the intelligence across documents. Because if we think about there's a lot of paper around today, I think that will continue to reduce. It will never go away entirely, but I think it will continue to reduce, and therefore you need less OCR. But it doesn't take away the fact that we still have documents, whether they're electronic, whether it's Word, PDF, you name it. We are still going to have those documents, and so it will be more around what intelligence can we do, can we gather, can we gain from these particular documents, and then what do we do with it? And that's where the RPA component will come in. So I found this, it now needs to go here. And so anything and everything to do with documents, I think will be, in the main, almost autonomous by 2030. Not without human in the loop, which we already have. So there will generally still be people in and around. Because we still have a way to go with building ML that has common sense and that will have true experience across really unique documents. So there will still be some aspects of human in the loop, but I think the vast majority of work around documents large bodies of text will be completely autonomous with the role of IDP and where it's going.
Great. I'm also thinking that, of course, this timeline of 8 years is quite a lot, especially if take into account how currently our all solutions and technologies are developing. But in nearest future, I think that for especially IDP solutions and those who has additionally some sort of dashboards and analytics, it's important that we will work not with a document not in a scheduled basis, but in real time. So we can make decisions in real time. And the faster we can predict something, the quicker we are on the market. So it can bring a lot of benefits to customers who are using IDP solutions, especially with some RPA who can send directly into third-party system for further processing these documents and information from the documents. And I'm also thinking that currently RPA processes, intelligent automated processes, we need to train them, we need to configure them, but maybe we will come to the state when intelligent processes will create another intelligent processes. So I'm still asking myself, so where will be part of the people work, but we of course will also be developing the time. I hope that not in the same speed as technology is developing, but somewhere we will become new humans, more intelligent and with new responsibilities at work and new interesting and intelligent work.